Alright guys, here to bring you an update about the beast. Got some good and some bad news, and then some kind of cool news, and yeah, it's all mixed in there. Anyway, first of all, I guess I should tell you guys the motor died. Actually, the motor didn't die. There was nothing wrong with the motor. The motor was running awesome, and then the front bearing decided to explode. So, the motor was like, bum, 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 chunky. Like, oh, that was cool. So, yeah, basically the motor was running awesome, no problems, and then the front bearing just basically blew up. And the whole truck just came screeching to a halt, basically locked up. So, that was fun. But the good thing is I called Exceed, and they were fucking cool as shit, and told me, yeah man, send it to us, you're all good for the warranty and everything, because I've only had it for like, what, 3 weeks, and the friggin' motor blew up. And so yeah, he was all cool about that, said I could get the warranty. And shit, I forgot to grab it, but I can tell you guys, it's not like I have to show you. My plan is to get another one of these motors, okay, and obviously this is going to happen again because the bearings in this thing are cheap. I checked them out, they're pretty cheap. So what my plan is, when I get the replacement, obviously I'm going to check it just to make sure it works properly. I might give it 1 or 2 runs in the truck just to make sure it, you know, works properly, it's got the torque it's supposed to and all that good stuff. And then I'm going to carefully pop the front and back cover off and replace them with a Mamba Max front and back cover, which have oversized bearings, which are almost double the size of the bearings that these guys are using. So hopefully that'll make this motor a good lasting motor with the 2 heavy duty bearings in it. So that's the plan for that. If that doesn't work, then basically I'm just going to keep buying these until I can save up for, or until I save up enough for a Castle 2600 motor. So yeah, basically truck's running awesome. There's nothing wrong with the drivetrain. Didn't even hurt it when the motor just, you know, pretty well locked up. EC didn't even get warm trying to turn over the locked up motor. It damn near smoked the motor wires. Like, they were friggin' hot and damn near to the point of smoking, I bet you. And yeah, the EC wasn't even warm. That was awesome. But the other good news is, you may have heard Dan update you guys on something. I have a big wad. I'd say that's a wad of batteries. Let you guys check this out. So, I told you guys I was going to get some serious power for this thing. So here we have 6 matching 5200 lipos. Each one is a BQY 5200. I have to thank my buddy Dan Alpat for these, because if it wasn't for him I wouldn't even have known about them. He found these on eBay for, I think it's advertised for about $7 a battery, but it works out after shipping and everything to about $10 to $15 a battery. So it's still cheap as hell. And yeah, they are slightly cheap batteries. As Dan was saying, take about 10C off the rating, so they're 20, you get about 10C out of them. So you couldn't really run your truck off one of them. But that's the key here. So my plan is, oh, these are all 2-cell, by the way. They're all 2-cell. Okay, so the plan is to run 2-cell. So those 3 will be running parallel in 2-cell. And then I'm going to run these 3 in parallel 2-cell. So it will be running 2 giant 2-cells, basically. 2 15,000 mAh 2-cells. which should give me plenty of power at 4S, 2-cell and 2-cell running in. These two will be running in series, so you get 4S at 15,000 May. So should be pretty intense. And I'll just show you guys how it's going to be laid out here. Those batteries are still factory covered, so I don't have to worry about them shorting out right now, because they still have all the heat shrink and tape on them, so I can do all this without having to worry about it. Okay, so you can see the two. I have two in my hand. Back out of the way, heatsink. Had to pull the motor. So we get, it's a little on the tight side. There we go. I might have to widen it or something, but get two in that side. And then we get two in this side. Like so. Those in there ever so gently. I want to see if these will even fit with those in there. Whoa, only just. It's only holding on by like an inch. I think that'll work though. I can extend them if I really need to. Oh yeah, they're in there pretty good. They ain't going nowhere. Okay, so yeah, you got the two there, and then you're like, wait a minute, there's still two more. Oh no, there isn't. I got a spot for these. Okay, so up here, you can see okay? Yeah, we can see okay. Up here we have the receiver box. I'm sorry guys, but my eyes are really fucking with me right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm actually seeing flashing shit at the moment. It's a little wild. Alright, one sec. Where's that plastic plate? Yeah, I don't need it. There it is. Okay, so we have this plastic plate. No, watch out for my circle here. Oh, why is my vision so... It's almost like I'm blinking, but I'm not. Okay. So we get that in there. Yeah, like I said, sorry guys, it's gonna take me a minute. I'm having issues seeing at the moment. My left eye is going crazy. Alright, so yeah, that plate goes on there. Obviously the aerial is going to stick out the front of the case. I'm going to make a hole so it sticks out the front towards the, yeah, like where my finger's going, towards the front. And then these two, you get one facing this way. Careful with the wires. Actually, those will probably go through the frame right there. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So you get one going that way to attach it with those two. So you get your 2-cell on that side, and then you just plop this one the other way and link it with the other side. So I got my 4-cell. And then I'll just basically tape those down, probably. And then I got my 15,000 4-cell. It doesn't even really add all that much weight to the truck. About 4 pounds, I think it is, overall, which is not a lot considering how big the truck is. So yeah, I thought I'd show you guys that. Dan got me my, well, Dan ordered them for me. Still cost like $100, but that's okay. It should be worth it. Only thing is, I got like a week's worth of balancing to do, so that's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Probably won't be doing another update, not with this anyway, until I get the replacement motor. And then I will be wiring up all the batteries, but that's going to be boring. It's just wiring and balancing, and it's, it's nothing special. So I'll probably be waiting till I get the motor, and then I'll get it all put back together, and we'll try this thing with some serious power. And should get like an hour or longer run times. So that'll be sweet too. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll keep you updated.